So I would like to know one thing from you, Kathleen. I mean, despite the uncertainty and countless ifs and buts on the talks, you had been quite optimistic. What gives you hope that these peace efforts can succeed?
There is no other way to be. We have to be optimistic. I think that everyone wants the war to end. It's just a matter on what terms will that war end. So we just have to stay ready and willing, and it might not happen this time, but it's our job as reporters to just kind of take things as they come.
Kathleen, you had been covering these talks since long. I mean, what have you actually seen that gives you this kind of hope?
I don't actually get that hopeful. I'm actually pretty sober when it comes to journalism. I am a war correspondent, so I've seen how war plays out in real life. I've seen how horrible these situations can be. And I've also seen how horrible it can be if a diplomatic process happens when it's not ready. So I think I just have to be as sober as possible when we're talking about these issues.
I mean, being a reporter who is covering foreign affairs or White House, how critical is Pakistan's role in facilitating or supporting these kind of dialogues?
Pakistan has been incredibly important. I've reported for the New York Post on how the president has told me how much he appreciates the Pakistani government for helping facilitate this happen. He is incredibly appreciative, and in a way that it speaks to its ability to be able to take two countries that see each other as absolute enemies and bring them to the same table. That's a very powerful experience.
So let's make it simple. According to your understanding, what are the major hurdles or obstacles in these dialogues so far?
From my reporting with President Trump, it seems like it's the nuclear issue. Whether or not Iran is still going to have the ability to pursue nuclear is going to be the thing that really this comes down to. And so I think we have to keep our eyes on this and see how much each side is going to be willing to budge on whatever issues. But that is one issue that I know the United States does not have any intention on budging on.
All right. So finally, after this visit, what story about Pakistan do you think the world often misses, but you have now seen it yourself?
The people of the world don't know enough about Pakistan. Before I came, I didn't know anything. And so the beauty of the nature here, gorgeous, the mountains, the people, the friendliness, it is incredibly difficult to get that sense from halfway around the world. And so coming here is the only way you can really experience that.
So is there any particular moment, place or interaction here during your stay that you think that has left a lasting impression on you and you would love to share it with the rest of the world?
I will never forget this open, warm, welcoming reception. The hospitality here in Pakistan has been absolutely wonderful. I'm here to report on international issues, not about local politics. I don't pay a lot of attention to who's in power and who's not here in Pakistan. That's just not my story. But the willingness of the people to just love me as a human and to respect my reporting, yes. But that has been the most wonderful, magical experience.
I'm sure while being here in Pakistan, you must have seen our social media, especially the X, and how people, get involved over X on these developments. Apart from being very serious, they got certain sense of humor as well. So I'm sure you have seen some memes as well. I would like to hear more from you about this sense of humor that is being there in Pakistani users.
Largely, it has been incredibly positive. I think that through difficulties, sometimes we have to interpret our feelings through a humorous lens. Incredibly difficult situations sometimes require that. I mean, I'm a war correspondent, so I'm very comfortable and familiar with the dark humor that can sometimes come along with the front lines. And not that all of this is dark humor, but it does show the way we can interpret world events through comedy.